So, let's talk about an idea that might just completely change the way you think about your social life. It's called the Solitude Mandate, and honestly, it might be the permission you've been looking for.
Okay, I've got a question for you, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. Do you ever go out for one night and then feel like you need a full 2 days to recover from it? If you're nodding along right now, you are definitely in the right place.
And if that question hit home, the most important thing you need to hear is this: there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your mind isn't broken, not at all.
It's just more sensitive. Think of it like this. It's not a bug, it's a feature. You're simply wired to be more sensitive, and we're about to unpack what that actually means for how you move through the world.
Right? So this feeling, it actually has a name. Let's call it the social hangover. It's that deep, draining feeling that I bet a lot of you know all too well.
And it's not just about being a little tired. It's that feeling of being totally overwhelmed after being with people. It's needing that long stretch of quiet, not because you want it, but because you need it to recharge. It's that nagging feeling that your social energy just burns out way faster than everyone else's. Sound familiar? Okay, so we know what it feels like. But why? Why do some of us get this social hangover so intensely? Well, the answer isn't about your personality. It's actually about your biology. It's something called high social sensitivity. Now, let's be super clear. This is not a diagnosis. It's just a description. It's the simple biological fact that your nervous system needs more downtime to process everything. And by the way, that same wiring is often what makes people so incredibly empathetic, creative, and observant.
And wow, when you put them side by side, the difference is huge. If you have a high sensitivity system, your energy drains fast in social settings, and the only way to recharge is to be alone. But for an average system, that drain is much slower, and sometimes recovery can even come from, you guessed it, more socializing. We're talking about two totally different operating systems here. I really want you to let this next part sink in, because it's probably the most important thing we'll talk about. This is not a flaw. It's not a weakness you need to fix. It is simply how your nervous system is wired. Accepting that is the first step to everything.
And this is where everything changes. We have to start seeing our alone time in a completely new light. It's time to stop treating solitude like a luxury and start seeing it as an absolute, non-negotiable requirement. This is the huge mental shift we need to make. The old way of thinking tells us that wanting to be alone is selfish, or optional, or even antisocial. But the new, much healthier view sees it as what it is: essential self-care. It's pro-regulation, which is just a fancy way of saying it's what you do to keep yourself balanced and running smoothly. This quote just nails it. To maintain emotional regulation, you must treat solitude as a requirement. See, this isn't about hiding from people you love. It's about doing what it takes so that when you are with them, you can be present and balanced and actually connect.
So, what's actually going on during that quiet time? It's not just empty space. Your brain is finally getting a chance to sort through its inner world, all the thoughts and feelings from the day, without also having to deal with a constant stream of external stuff. It's an active and totally vital process.
All right, we get the why behind all this. So now, let's get practical and talk about the how. Think of this next part as your guide to guarding your perimeter. It's really just a simple, natural rhythm, a 3-step cycle. Step 1, social contact happens, and your system burns energy. Step 2, you take some strategic, intentional solitude, and your system recharges. And step 3, you get back to a state of emotional regulation. You feel centered, you feel ready, and you can go back out there.
The perfect way to picture this is like a social energy battery. Some people just have bigger batteries than others, plain and simple. But no matter what size battery you have, you are the one in control of charging it. You get to decide when to plug in with a little solitude so you have enough power for when it really matters. So here's where I'll leave you. Understanding this stuff isn't just an interesting idea. It's a call to action. The question isn't if you need this time anymore, it's how you're going to claim it. So how will you start guarding your perimeter?